Okay, my friends, my people, here are the Super Tuesday 2024 primary election results. American Samoa, along with 16 states and one territory from the United States, participated in the primaries, allowing voters to express their presidential preferences. This crucial day involved more than a third of the total delegates. In addition to the presidential race, voters are also weighed in on House, Senate, and gubernatorial candidates. Here is a snapshot of the early results. Donald Trump secured victories in the first four states on the Republican presidential calendar: Iowa, New Hampshire, Nevada, and South Carolina. As you know, South Carolina is the state of Nikki Haley, and Donald Trump was able to win over there. In South Carolina, all the 50 GOP delegates were awarded. GOP, as you know, is the Grand Old Party. And in Nevada, 2026 GOP delegates were awarded. Trump is off to an early lead in the delegate race, which will accumulate quickly in March. He has 288 delegates as of now, and Nikki Haley has only 43. We assume that Nikki Haley will be resigning if she has a bad Super Tuesday performance, because Donald Trump, it looks like nothing can stop Donald Trump to be the Republican nominee. Uh, and on the Democratic Party side, Joe Biden is the favorite to win the party's nomination. As you know, in the United States, it's a tradition that the president on site is not challenged by other competitors from the party uh, because they respect or they allow the president to be the one competing for re-election for the nomination of the party again. So everybody knows that Joe Biden will be the nominee for the Democratic Party. Uh, Donald Trump is unstoppable in the Republican side, and we're not sure what's going to happen, because if we have the same scenario from 2020, Trump against Biden, many American voters, well, they, because everybody knows what happened on January the 6th, 2021. Everybody knows the issues on Biden's health, and and also the age of this man. This Biden is 82 years old. Trump is 78 years old. So you know the American voters, they don't have uh, young people option to vote for young people. Many people thought that Ron DeSantis, the Florida governor, would be able to defeat Donald Trump and be the Republican nominee. However, it didn't happen. So that, well, it's gonna be hard in November for some Americans. And well, here we have some live results from the Texas primary election. Trump is leading. AP estimates 80% of votes counted. And in Massachusetts, the presidential primary election is in progress as well. They are awaiting results, the initial results, and it's not. They don't have votes counted. Um, in Alabama, the primary election, Trump is leading, and well, it says that in Oklahoma, uh, Christie, Chris Christie, is leading, but as you know, Christie is already retired. He dropped from the competition, so that we don't know sure why. Well, he's leading when they have 2% of votes counted, so it's something that shouldn't be considered, because with 2% of the votes, there is not like a trending that you can say, oh, this guy is going to be the one winning. in Oklahoma, in OK. So my friends, you can see here, Trump has 288 delegates. Nikki Haley 43, Ron DeSantis, who dropped from running for the presidency this time, he got 9, and Ramaswamy, the guy with Indian origins, as Nikki Haley as well. Nikki Haley, that's not her name. Haley is the last name of the husband of this woman, but in reality, she has a name that is from India. She said that she's so proud of being uh, um, from India, her family is from India. Kamala Harris, the vice president of the United States, she has some roots from India and also from Jamaica. So it's normal in the United States these days that you have politicians with origins like, for example, Ted Cruz. He has origins Latino, and some other politicians. Of Barack Obama, the father of Barack Obama's dad was from Kenya in Africa. So, and even the Jeb Bush wife, she was from Mexico. So Marco Rubio is from Cuba. The family is from Cuba. So that you have a lot of people in the United States these days that they are from some other countries, and it's something that Trump is attacking a lot. His campaign is based again on attacks to the the immigrants. He's saying that immigrant people they are causing the United States is you know um, becoming a country that even he said that some many immigrants they are criminals and people that they they have been involved in crimes on their countries and they are going to the United States to continue um, making damage to American people, things like that. That you sometimes when you listen to that, even he was mocking of people like me because I'm not Native American. I wasn't born in the United States, and he said, "Oh, these people they speak a language like it's like from from Mars." It's like he was mocking of people that they don't speak English, proper English, but well, you cannot decide where you born in. You cannot decide that, So no one. It's not my fault that I was not born in the United States. Well, maybe I was not born in the United States, but I try to learn how to speak English. I cannot speak English as an American do because I'm not American born. But you know, so let me continue checking on what's going on with the Super Tuesday. Allow me a moment because I will provide you with information from. Oh, okay, let me check this. Well, Democratic Super Tuesday results. Joe Biden uncommitted vote update. As 15 states hold their primary elections on Tuesday, President Joe Biden is faced with a growing effort by progressives to sway voters to withhold their support and vote uncommitted, despite the mounting uncommitted effort and being challenged by the party's nomination by author Marianne Williamson and Representative Dean Phillips from Minnesota. Biden has easily won every Democratic primary of the 2024 presidential race. As I told you, American president in office is almost impossible that you will see someone defeating the president in office. Okay, let me check on this now. Let me show you this about how Donald Trump, Joe Biden, how is the competition between Trump and Biden. A lot of voters in the United States they are concerned about the immigration, the economy, and the criminality in the country. And well, it's gonna be the campaign is gonna be based on those topics because the 77-year-old
Republican candidate Trump and 82 years old candidate for Democratic Party Biden. Well, I assume that this is the oldest couple have been facing each other because I'm almost sure Donald Trump is going to be the candidate for the Republican Party. Nikki Haley is just trying to show the Republican Party maybe for 2028 that she could be the candidate, the woman for to be taken into account for 2028. But at this time, she knows that she has now opportunities to defeat Donald Trump. So that yeah, let's see what happened. Let me go back to the polls. It's showing the same. I mean the updates for the primaries, and let me also check on some other states that I didn't check. Uh, um, Hola, Adriana. Hi, Adriana. President Obama. Is Obama for you the best president in United States history? Which state are you from, Adriana? Thank you for your comment. I appreciate it. So let me continue reading this, my friends. In Maine, the primary and school board general election is in progress, also in Vermont. In North Carolina, the election was called already. Trump won 74 delegates, and on the Republican side, and Biden on the Democratic side won 116 delegates. Not yet assigned, as you know. Uh, in Tennessee, well, let me check. No, I'm sorry. North Carolina, the primary election was called already. Trump won 74 delegates, and Biden won 116. In Vermont, in the Republican side, 80 AP estimates 18% of votes counted, and on Democratic, Biden won 16 delegates, not yet assigned. On Virginia, the presidential primary election race was called already. Trump won 15 out of 48 delegates, and Biden won 21 out of 99 delegates. Um, on Tennessee, presidential and local primary election, the race was called already. Trump won 58 delegates and Biden 63 delegates. And in Iowa, Democratic Presidential Caucus. Well, that's the one from. Okay, because today was the one for the Democratic Party. For the Democratic Party, the race started today. But the caucus in Iowa for the Republicans, it happened more than a month ago. So Biden won 40 of the 40 delegates. So all the delegates from Iowa, they were for Biden. As you know, he's the president in office, so that there is not possibilities for the contenders for of Joe Biden to defeat him. In California, 169 delegates for Republicans and 424 delegates for Democratic Party, but they haven't. They have like 8% of the votes counted, so that we have to wait longer tonight to see the results from California, also from Minnesota, from Colorado. Colorado, as you know, Donald Trump was take, taken away from the ballot on the state, but the Supreme Court decided that Trump should be allowed on the ticket to run for presidency and to be on the ballot, so that he is on the ballot for Colorado. Arkansas's primary election is also. Um, Sí, Adriana, hablo español. Yes, Adriana, I speak Spanish for sure. Yeah, my accent is Hispanic. Yeah, my family is from the Dominican Republic. Uh, American Samoa Democratic Presidential Caucus, 6 delegates. Republicans, they don't have primaries in this place. Maybe Samoa, American Samoa is like Puerto Rico. People in Puerto Rico, they vote for Democratic primaries, but they cannot vote for the national elections, the general elections. In Alaska, the Republicans 29 delegates. As you know, Alaska is a very red state, deep red state. That's the state of Sarah Palin, the woman that in 2008 she was the running mate of the Joe McCain, the former American senator for Arizona, that Barack Obama defeated in 2008, in the election of 2008. Uh, I admire Barack Obama a lot. That's the person that I admire the most because uh, he showed the world that dreams can come true and the American dream can be possible if you fight hard for it. So, my friends, I will be finishing, almost done with this. And then I will make another live once we have more percentage from Texas and Massachusetts, Alabama, Oklahoma, in the main states in this presidential election. I mean, in this primary for the presidential election. I'm sorry. To choose the candidates that will run for the White House for the Democratic Party and the Republican Party. So, y sí, Adrián, hablo español. I will repeat this again about the what happened today in American Samoa, along with 16 states. One territory is participating today in the primaries, so that's why they call this Super Tuesday, because a third of the population that's supposed to vote or cast their votes vote. They can express their presidential preferences. And this can be a way to show how the temperature is for November. This day is very crucial and is a day that could be the end of the race for Nikki Haley. If Trump is blasting her, is crushing her, I assume that uh, she won't continue on the race. So let's see what happens, and let's wait later tonight and to see the develop of these primaries on this Super Tuesday, because is something interesting can be happening. Biden could be confirmed as the virtual Democratic nominee, and Trump will be confirmed as the Republican nominee. So let's see here. American Samoa, Biden is expected to win in the U.S. territory of American Samoa, which is holding its Democratic caucuses as part of the Super Tuesday. American Samoa, let me show you about the American Samoa. It's a little tiny territory. That one is American Samoa. American Samoa is an unincorporated territory of the United States located in the South Pacific Ocean, southeast of the island country of Samoa. There are two Samoas, an independent one and another one that is run by the United States of America. There you go. There you have the flag and the history about this place. About 93% of American Samoa exports its canned tuna. American Samoa is noted for having the highest rate of military enlistment of any United States or territory. Okay. So, my friends, I'm almost done. Let me go back to this. Okay, in North Carolina, the race was called for Biden. The president received 92.2% of the vote, while the ballot option no preference had 7.8%, according to results by the Associated Press at 7:45 p.m. In Vermont, the race was called for Biden. The president received 89.3% of the vote, while Williamson had 4.3% and Phillips garnered 3.2%, according to results by the Associated Press at 7:45 p.m. In Virginia, the race was called for Biden. The president received 88.2% of the vote, while Williamson had 82%, and Phillips garnered 3.66%, according to results by the Associated Press at 7:45 p.m. Well, I'm done, and thank you everybody for watching. On this live, we have had the higher amount of people connected. First time ever that we reach more than 100 people, 100 person, 100, more than 100 connected on the live. So that is something that makes me feel so happy. So Biden, this is Joe Biden speaking at the White House on March 5th, 2024. So today in Washington D.C., Biden is on the ballot in 15 states as they hold Super Tuesday primary elections today. Talking about Washington D.C., Nikki Haley won 63% of the votes in Washington D.C., which is not a state. As you know, Washington D.C. is the capital, the federal capital of the United States, the seat for the government, the Capitol Hill, and the Supreme Court, the SCOTUS, but is not a state. When Biden after Biden inauguration in 2021, January 2021, the Democratic Party tried to become that Washington D.C. become the 51st state of the country. However, it didn't happen. The Republicans, they didn't allow it because they said, well, it would be we will provide two new senators to the Democratic Party because Washington D.C. is totally Democratic. In 2020, Biden won the election over Donald Trump with 92% of the votes. It was the place where Biden won with the higher amount in the country. My friends, thank you everybody for watching. I appreciate that you have been here, and I will be back in another live once we have results more accurate about the elections in Texas and California, which are the main states. They are just counting 7 or 8%. They have count 7 or 8% of the vote, so that is not an amount, a significant amount that we can take into consideration. That's why I will make another live later tonight to give you a more updated uh, status of the Super Tuesday elections in the United States. Thank you everybody for watching, and all of you have a good one. Bye bye.